So I'm gonna do this in videos, but I was wondering, would would anybody want a pamphlet called it's called 10 Reasons Jesus Came to Die? If you want it, please PM me on YouTube and I'll mail this to you. But yeah, I just as I was just gonna say this that I'm not religious, but I just have this, and if you guys want it, just let me know. That's it.
Hey, what is up YouTube? This is Jaylee93 for another tour review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Age of Extinction Autobot Hound. So taking a look at the packaging itself, it's a typical Age of Extinction packaging. Of course, it's a Voyager sized box, which I don't have the previous Voyager class box to compare it to actually show you what it is. But this box is actually bigger than the Darker Than Blue line, and as you can see, it's got nice open packaging right here, and this box art right down here. And for what I remember in the movie, Hound was actually not this green. I don't know if it's picked up, but Hound was more of a brownish color, like more of a I don't know how you describe it, but he's more of a I don't know if you guys have seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. Yes, he does look like John Goodman. For those of you who don't know who he is, I'll show you later. You have a nice little packaging. The figure will be in here. And you get the word Transformers for the G1 figure. And Transformers Age of Extinction symbol. So it sounds so weird. All about Hound. I don't know why it just says Hound. I know it just says Hound, but it's weird. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it says A3 right there. He's a bullet in his mouth, which he spins around to hit a double sound wave. Yeah, he has the Kevlar right down here, and I just noticed like right here it changes to a different like style of art right here. So yeah, here Transformers Autobot logo right here. Transformers Autobot logo right there. Autobot logo right there. Here's fourth generation. This is Generation line. Series 4. It's number 3. I think number 1 is Optimus Prime. So to the back, you have his bio, which you can't see because I'm zoomed all the way in. And his bio reads, Autobot Hound might only be a single soldier, but he prides himself on being able to do jobs of 10, whether the objective is tactical deployment, recon mission, or infiltration and sabotage. Hound can get the job done. Heavily armored, he isn't about to back down from an all-out firefight if one comes his way. Some of us might see that as versatility, but versatility is show it all. To Hound, it's all in a line of duty. So basically, Hound is like your version of a Navy SEAL. So for those of you who aren't in the U.S., who don't live in the U.S. or don't actually pay attention to the U.S., Navy SEALs are the highest trained U.S. military personnel that we have. So yeah, this is for backpacking. You see it's green, and a lot of people have said that they do refer to him as Bulkhead, and I can kind of see why, because he is green. He does transform like the Transformers animated Bulkhead, and I can kind of see the resemblance aside from the weapons that are hanging off him, and which I'll get to in a little bit, and I'll get in a little bit while I'm doing the review again, which I know we don't do. Down here you see he's in Oshkosh right here. previously I thought Oshkosh was just a store clothing line, but Oshkosh is a defense vehicle which is actually used as one of those like dune buggies. You see what's got sitting on top shooting a turret, and right here there's an app for Transformers. I did have the app on my phone, and then when it updated, it started to like lag and wouldn't load. So yeah, don't. I recommend you. Well, I mean, I don't have the app anymore, so I'm not sure if it works. But it's available in an App Store and a Google Play Store. So whatever phone you have is available. So it's sold separately at Galvatron. Might not get this one, but it actually looks good from what I've seen. So it's made in China. You have all the technical details and all that stuff. And it's say Transformers generation line. And that's it for the packaging. I hope and that's for packaging. So let's get to the figure itself. So here we have the figure, and before I begin, I like to state the thing that I've already did this review using my webcam. And the reason why I'm doing this review again is because it didn't actually turn out so great, and I'm kind of used to doing reviews with my video camera right here, looking like that. So yeah, let's get to the review itself. As you can see, Autobot Hound. He does kind of look like the Transformers animated Bulkhead, because he kind of does look like a SWAT vehicle. And yes, these are his arms, and his arms do swing out like that. So yeah, that is his. I can kind of see why. And what I like about the figure itself is, aside from the fact that it rolls pretty well, is that it does the Transformers 4 line, the Age of Extinction line. They improved a lot on the transformation, meaning there are less like vehicle parts or robot parts hanging off or that you see depending on what mode you're in. As you can see, you don't see much robot cable except for you see his the tops of his legs right here. And yeah, I mean, that's all you see here, which is what I really like about the Age of Extinction figures. And but I mean, if you go down here, you see his like legs, and this will actually be his head, like right here. That, I mean, his arms. If you look, I mean, you have a gap here. All you're gonna do is play like this. I mean, you're not gonna play go like that. But yeah, you have this like port here which you could store one of his guns. I wouldn't display him like that because I would display him looking like this. Because that's how he's seen in the movie. But in the movie, he's actually not this green. He's more of a kind of like a turd color. He kind of looks, well, not to be rude or anything, but he kind of looks more like this color, like the color of this of the cardboard right here. So yeah, he kind of looks more like that. But yeah, and did you know Autobot Hound does come with a lot of weapons, and which is what I like. Autobot Hound, in my opinion, kind of does replace Ironhide. So yeah, down here, it does come with a whole lot of weapons. And yeah, as you can see, yes, he's completely weaponized and ready for battle, which is what his BIOS says. And yes, he does come with two of his guns, and two guns, and one the triple barrel minigun and Bowie knife. And yes, these two pistols do not store on outside of the vehicle itself. I keep them on the legs of Hound, and you can transform Hound without taking off all the weapons, which these weapons do stay on his leg, and you can transform them, and a lot of these are really accurate. And if you zoom in on the figure, But the weapon itself, really good detail. Hoping that my camera will focus. Really good detail on it. As you can see, it's small. It's supposed to be like a pistol. His knife, Bowie knife. It's got a lot of detail. I mean, you see like the lines here. You see where it's stored on the vehicle itself. See me? And you see where this, you can like, I don't know what this is for, but as you can see, you do have the option of jabbing it on top. But yeah, this is Bowie knife. And this is a carbine. This one, it's like a Glock, but with a coolant thing right here. But he kind of runs out of ammo. And spoiler, sorry. And this is just like a rocket launcher. This is the rocket launcher right here. Hoping my camera yeah, there we go. Rocket launcher. And just notice it says like Z right here. I don't actually, it's actually zoomed in a lot, so I actually just noticed it right now. It's a Z. It doesn't say that on this side. I wonder if it says on the other weapon. This one has an S on it. Yeah, it does say an S. I just noticed this. Wow. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm getting a lot of stress marks on the gun itself. I don't know if it's coming across. Yeah, you can see it right here. Coming to stress marks from these pins being too tight. There's no way you can adjust them. But this is a triple barrel minigun. Zooming out a little bit. You can see, man, he's stacked. But he only carries one clip per gun, which is kind of weird. But I'm not gonna get into all the technical bits. He does have this target lock thing right here, which if you see him, he holds out this and he just sprays like, "Come and get it." I can't do like how John Goodman does it, which I showed you later when I transformed the figure. But all these figures do attach on. To show you, aside from these two guns, put them off to the side. This figure here, and before this, I know this might be this going to be a long review. But I'm just going to say it's going to be I really enjoy this figure. So yeah, the toy, like this gun will come out like this, but what you need is take this, fold it back like so, and it does not show you how you get into the flat one. You need to take this, hold it out, and then fold it in. So now you have a flat-barreled gun. Looks like a shotgun. But what you need to do is, as you can see right here, two pins right here, which slide into two here, and one here. Actually, what you need to do is like that. Hopefully it'll stay, but it'll just pop off like frequently. You have one of these guns right here. It fits like one of these correspondingly. So this side, it'll only fit two guns. But you just stick it in like that. And let's see if it's Bowie knife. Nope, Bowie knife doesn't show on this side. Yeah, you come around to this side. His RPG, so his rocket launcher. This you decide this in depending on how you want to do it. How my voice is going. So yeah, what you need to do is just take this, take this, put it into this one right here. I started to do it on look into the viewfinder on camera, but there you go. Do the same with the other one, and as you can see, I do have a lot of stress marks right here. It's probably from lots of toying around with this. Toy, get it? My sense of humor is terrible. So yeah, take this, slide in right here, do it like so, and yeah, take the Bowie knife, and as you can see, he has Autobot logos right here on both sides. which are actually really nice, which actually do match his vehicle. And I have seen his vehicle in real life. Though I don't live near a military base. I do live in the state of Maryland, which I mentioned in one of my vlogs. And if this one comes, these do come off, I'm just gonna leave it. But he does look weaponized. Like, this is not how I would display the figure. I mean, in storage, I would keep his guns on him because it does fall off and all that stuff. Like, especially the knife itself right down here. It'll actually like disappear and all that stuff. But yeah, that's it for the vehicle mode. Taking off his weapons. Now all these weapons do store in both vehicle mode and robot mode. So yeah. So going for the vehicle mode, from vehicle to robot and back, it's the exact same thing. And I'm not gonna transform back into vehicle. So yeah. So before I do that, for a size comparison, it's off to the side. And I did a review on the helicopter drift. So here is helicopter drift right here. Yes, the helicopter drift is a bit oversized. The drift is supposed to be a helicopter, so I can see he's a attack helicopter. So yeah, that's a bit sized, but I mean the Voyager classes, they should be similar. So the transformation, what you need to do is go to the back. The instructions say for you to pull down his legs, which are the back of his. Mine doesn't do that. So yeah, what I do is separate them and bring them down like so. Do this. Do like so. And just put them like this, because well, that's the instructions will tell you to do it. So bring the legs down, and here's where it gets to be like bulkhead. Separate his arms like so, and do it like this. Do like so. Bring his arms around like that, and actually bring it camera up so you can see it. Take this part, fold it up, and then bring it up, leave it like that. But what you need to do for arms is you reach in right here, bring his head out, so, and then take the wheels, collapse them in like that. Take this, and take this right here, go on his rearview mirrors, latch it in, do the same with the other side, latch it in, and take this and slide it right here, and then you have his chest. And while I'm up here, I might as well separate his arms like so, rotate it down like so, rotate this around, rotate it like that. That's a lot of rotating. And the arms were originally like this. What you need to do is bring it down, slide it forward, which the instructions don't actually tell you to do. So yeah, rubber here, which is what I'll get into later. Do this, like so, bring it down, rotate around, slot like so, hinge it forward, do it like this, and there you have his upper body. So for the lower body, lower half, what you need to do is, if it's hinged backwards, take it forward, hinge it like so, and this is also not included in instructions. What you need to do, separate his legs, fold his feet down, which are actually his tires, forward down like so, and straighten him out so he can stand. And then yes, there you have a Autobot Hound, or I just call him Hound, but you have Hound in his robot mode. Yes, his robot mode does his arms do kind of look kind of big. Kind of does look like a gorilla, but I'm not gonna like judge on this. And a lot of you guys recognize the voice of Autobot Hound. If you do recognize the voice, he is voiced by John Goodman. For those of you who don't know who John Goodman is, I just put a picture. This is John Goodman right here. So yeah, John Goodman does voice Sully from Monsters Inc. and Monsters University. I've not seen Monsters University. I'm 18, so yeah. This is John Goodman. He does kind of look like Hound, but yeah, that is John Goodman. And you did get a glimpse of my phone, so yeah. This is Autobot Hound. So yeah, so before I put on weapons, I'll go through detailing, articulation. So zooming into his head. Zooming into his head, he kind of does a little Blackbeard, the pirate. So his head does rotate left and right, not up or down, but he does blue just like John Goodman. Does kind of have the face, but the helmet by the movie, Hound does take off his helmet, but of course the figure doesn't do it. What I like about this is that the figure itself, right here, this front half is rubber, so it doesn't really corrode or anything, or rub off stuff. But yeah, you do have nice detail. You have his beard. I don't know if it's coming across on camera, but this kind of looks like a bullet. I can't see it when I'm not looking on the viewfinder. But yeah, this right here should be a bullet. And right here, that's pretty much it. I mean, you kind of do see like pistons and all that stuff, like going to arm itself. These would be like this right here. So yeah, his arms. His articulate arms do go 360 degrees, go out like that, and his arms do rotate up right here, and it does bend. It does bend due to transformation itself, but it is limited due to this right here, due to his RPGs, and this right here is his ammunition. His ammunition belt, which is not really a belt, but it's not right here. But this rubber, entirely rubber, which is actually a really nice touch to actually have like a belt clip. And right down here, it kind of does rotate. You can, I mean, there is kind of like a rotation thing underneath. But there's no hand articulation, but he does have his like boxing gloves and all that stuff. And I mean, you can see amazing details. Both arms do that. And down here his waist does rotate, and that's it. He just rotates like that, and you can see it's kind of nice detailing. His legs do go back and forth like that. His knee does bend right here. This one, his kneecaps do cover it. This does like that, so he can kick, and it does rotate at the knee, and feet does like that, and that's it for the articulation. Pretty limited, but well, not limited, but it's pretty well done. And you have this Autobot logo right there. Zoom back out. So yeah. So yeah, Autobot Hound, he does come with a whole lot of weapon. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna do a size comparison because I'm gonna do another review. So yeah. Zooming down here so you can see these the pistols do store in his leg. So what you need to do is you just slide it in like so, and what you need to do is pin him in like so. You have a slot right here, you have slots right there. Take his other pistol right here and do like so, and yes, I'm kind of doing this on lack of caffeine, so yeah, excuse me if I kind of seem a bit tired. So it's like so. There you go. You have a gun like this. So yeah, this is his this is the lower leg. Not really lower leg. I can't talk. So yeah, take one like so. Take this, slide in, And these guns do combine. I'm not gonna show it off because it's ridiculous. Yeah, take this. Like that. What I mean is, you can combine all these guns and have one big gun that Hound can hold. But I'm not gonna get to it because, like I said, it's weird. And half the guns don't actually attach. Maybe it's just a factory defect for mine. Yeah. So nope, that's the lower leg. And these guns, it can be placed on the back or in front of him. It could pin right there. I'm gonna put on his back because it's more it gives him more motion. But I take this, slide it in, and back here, and take his other one, put on his back. And Hound's leaning back a lot. So take his Bowie knife, take the pin, put it in right here. Like so. And you can take his gun and put it in his back, or he can hold it, which is what I'm going to do. You can put it on either one of these pins right here. You can put it on right here, but you gotta do. I know you guys can't see it because, yeah. So yeah, this is Autobot Hound, and that's how you weaponize him. Yeah, that's it. And then yes, as you can see, you can all these guns do fit, and knife can all fit on his hands. I'm not gonna show you on here because it's gonna take too long. But yeah, overall this figure is well worth it because he does come with all the guns and all the like bells and whistles, all that stuff. Not literally, but you get the point. But this guy, he does seem like he is worth it because even though the paint job is not kind of screen accurate, the transformation is screen accurate, though you don't actually see him transform as much. You just see him get up and like show his guns. But yeah, this does look like John Goodman. I know a lot of people have not seen it. A lot of my viewers are like under like 13 and stuff. But yeah, John Goodman did a really good job of voice acting this figure. So yeah, my opinion, I would give this guy 4.5 stars out of 5 because of the paint job itself. And I had not gotten a 5 out of 5 Transformer. I'm just still waiting on it. But yeah. Anyways, guys, that's it for this review. If you enjoyed, please do hit the like button down below. If you enjoy this one, subscribe if you're new. I always enjoy new subscribers. And yes, that's it for me. Anyways, I'm Mr. JLee93 and fly hard.